Oh, we got one, y'all. We definitely got one. Now, Goodz versus Geechi. Good old Geechi got it. Goodz. That was a battle. Yeah, it had dry spots, but it was worth it. And the bad part is it was worth it for all the wrong reasons. Geechi round one. Tell your mama no matter how many caskets she's seen, it don't feel the same when a sun in it. It don't. It don't feel the same when your baby in there. Well, that Geechi, man. Okay, Geechi, you won. It's won. His family sitting through every episode, got them binge watching. Okay. That little hospital scheme then. You know what I mean? Has whoa. My gun was smoking so long. It got lung cancer? Okay. Whether y'all feel I'm 2-3 or 3-2, I'm in the zone. That was the fire that's ball that round. That was the one. That was the one. How you talk slick to an oil spill. Goodz round one. How you talk slick to an oil spill. Okay, my man warming up. Was hoping a tree helped him. Like Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. That was hilarious. You're not going to beat Charlie Clips or Goodz or jokes. It's just not going, no matter who you are. The only person I've seen coming up that has that same feel, I could be mistaken, but the only other person I've seen that had that funny feel is Your Honor. There's not so many people that could do what Charlie Clips and Goodz do. And yeah, when URL booked me, I get paid so much it looked like a partnership. Boy know how to talk some money from the angle. You can tell he a fan of some of them rappers that just be shitting on other people. Oh, excuse my language, I don't do that. But at the end of the day, he definitely, yeah, like I'm too excited because this one was one. But at the end of the day, you know what I learned? You know what I learned from a dope stamp? How to flip a brand. Alright, chill. it's too potent. That was a phenomenal bar. And then I wouldn't touch coffee if I was tired. Okay. I get it. I definitely get it. I did, because I think the same thing. Yeah. But then Geechi, let me just say, round one, Goodz had bars, but he wasn't projecting it right. He just wasn't like, and the bars were great. You just heard me saying they were phenomenal. But at the end of the day, his performance wasn't being projected right. Now, if you take, Geechi was projecting. He was confident. He was confident. And I don't know what happened. Your cologne smell like piss and cigarettes. That's the intro for round two for Geechi. And it's like, you tried to rebuttal. That was flat. It was flat as hell. The rebuttal did not hit. About the cologne, it really didn't do nothing for me. But let me tell you something about this. How you a boss and you work for the same company as me? Okay, I guess we kind of trying to dilute his book, but he is good now. It's that ain't. You said sorry for the weak punch. That weak punch was sorry enough. That was a weak punch. I watched that whole Jim's thing. That was one weak punch. I don't know if you was drinking or you just need to get in the gym and get. Well, you said you've been in the gym, so yeah, you've been working on. You must have seen the punch too, but still, that was a hot ball. It just wasn't. It just wasn't to me. That, and it's like Geechi was all over the place, stuttering. He damn near choked. To like nobody. I don't know why other people don't acknowledge this. Maybe they want to be touchy with these people and one day be free. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he almost choked too. This is a kind of a choky night, but still, a lot of people got through their material still. So I guess it's not much to complain about. But any situation I got into, I bailed out. I showed this paperwork because he did a little oddie scheme before it. Plus, he made Geechi was attacking it, and that was just the perfect rebuttal. And that set off the second round for me with Goodz on a whole nother level. Why you dressed like you just came home? Like that shit. He just put in the cornrows, so that's hilarious to me. That's what made it funnier. Even if he had the fro, it would have still been funny. But at the end of the day, the braids made it funnier because he do look like he just came home, and then the whole thing he do with the belt to me with the belt and the jewelry that was hilarious. Like that's just how I feel. With something real at stake, we take their homes. Did a whole scheme like how when you selling drugs, it don't make sense to kill the people that owe you money. You know what I'm talking about. It don't make sense to kill the people that owe you money because then they still owe you money. Yeah, I guess, and that's come on. I'm from there, so I understand. You don't want to lose no money now. You just can't walk around whacking fiends, and that's just it's different. You the champion of the year. Why not try to be? You the champion of the year. Try being a champ for a decade. That's nobody really could say they beat Goodz in years. Not in a rap battle. It could be he made a mistake, like threw a bottle or something like. But nobody can honestly say, "Hey, I smoked Goodz." So he is kind of a champ for a decade. I'm the hardware to God tier. He like to scream bars when nothing's there. like he do that a lot. Geechi bars every like why you, that wasn't a bar, Geechi. You was just talking about how your man's died and that come on. Then he hit them with whoever put money on this kid, come get your child support. Every cardio, it just got crazy. I tried to buy a house and realized they don't take street. It was just too much for me. Round two was super clear. It was super clear, and then Gotti tried to go into his real bag. It seemed like it was damage control. Round three for Geechi just seemed like damage control. Bypass crowd. I had no reaction. Biased crowd. Excuse my language. Biased crowd. I had no reaction, even though I was killing it. Okay, that fire. Geechi came out swinging. He had to give it all he got. That second round depleted him. He realized this is a whole different ball game. He ain't gonna. Goodz don't really play with people. Most of the time, I feel inside. Oh, hear it. I feel inside. I can't say like white folks. Get it? And it's the whole, you know the word. You know the word. Ain't really my style to be doing all that. But still, I can't really get into it. That's when I had to turn that sanchez. But still, never been in a shootout till the gun is empty. Stop capping. Because you know the sound when the gun empty. Stop. You gotta explain that because it was mediocre. It was cool. It just wasn't Funk Master Flex Night. It just wasn't that for me, and that's what I'm looking for when I'm watching it. It's Funk Master Flex Night, but I was giving them Hell in a Cell. I was on Demon Time. It's so I really can't. I can't vibe with it. And then he said something like this to let you know he had so much potential to win the battle because if you would put like 10 of these together, I was sleeping, the op popped me. I woke up from the dream and retaliated. That was fire. All he had to do was keep saying stuff like that, and he had him one. But Goodz went into this whole scheme about what he think about why people be around. Oh, excuse me, Sanchez almost did it again. But of what he feel when people are rapping, and it was hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. It was hilarious. If you don't like that kind of stuff, I get it. But then he went to this whole entertainment thing, like all facts, like what happened, what, like it's just like he was having a moment where he was letting them know, like, don't think Goodz can't come in this room and lux you, because that's basically what he did to Gotti. He think he went in the race till I take over the sprint. Like T-Mobile? That, yo. He said what he said. He said he'd get the rap. He'd get the goat in here and rap. But he didn't do it the whole time. That's what was beautiful about it. He entertained. He stayed himself. Because he still had a crowd, luckily. He still had a crowd, luckily. Because at the end of the day, if he would have not had people in the back, I guess if Smack would have told him there's not going to be no people here, you would have got 3 of these third rounds. And that ain't good. I'm the GOAT with the halal sauce. Okay. The differential there, the way he placed that, yeah, I'm the GOAT, but I'm the one with the halal stuff like that. If you've been in New York, you know I'm the GOAT with the halal. This halal, it's just. Then he just hit him with a couple of 444 Jay-Z Grog bars. He worried about if his op drop. I'm worried about if my credit drop. That's it. That's it, because you dang sure ain't killing nobody on the stage, all this stuff they be saying, and I be kind of lost in it too. Right? Yep. I be lost in it. But it's just levels. When you come for Goodz, you gotta have that twerk performance. I don't know, because I don't think you beat Charlie Clips either. I don't know. Who else did he battle? He also got B Dot. Was it B Dot that smoked? Yeah, it's been a couple people that smoked you, and that's fine too. You always come correct though, and you almost choked this one, but you saved yourself in that second round. But I think you. I can't say that because Goodz is a real big name. I was gonna say you need to sit down until you could get like that name that. But if Goodz is not inspiring you no more, it's time. You've been champ of the year twice. You should have the bag. You're selling weave. I think. Don't get it wrong. I think you're cool. I don't think you like. But at the end of the day, Goodz just outclassed you. As he do. Even when I was watching it on Caffeine for the first time, it was like he kind of he kind of like even the votes was for him. Like said, what was it, second and third round, and it was by a wide margin. The second one I think was by a real big margin, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. It could be the third, but at the same time, it was just. It was just too easy, man. It was way too easy. That first round, you seemed like you was gonna knock his head off. You definitely got that first because, like I said, his energy was off. But once he figured out where he was at, got back in his groove. And the bad part is, it would have been a better excuse for Pat Stay. Realistically, if it would have been way better if Goodz would have messed up too. But Goodz takes these long periodical breaks too, so it's like, yeah, Pat, Goodz came in here and did his job. So main event did his job. He shut things down, and at the end of the day, you didn't, Pat. You didn't, Pat. Don't come around. Look for me.